My name is Daria Hembree, and I'm from Tacoma, Washington. It's really interesting. Like I was mostly known as the Hilltop Kid, and I mean, it's nice to have a bridge to get me into places, but also it's nice to be known more than like from my man-eater painting, because that's now all over, from the t-shirts, from all the photography. I made UFOs with the beam coming down, and they're going to turn into light fixtures after they're done with their annealing process. So I'm basically like mixed media, so I'm all over the place. So my glass is very sculpture, aliens, weird alien cats, and very simple shapes. My paintings are very Japanese, folklore, art inspired, and I also do like sketching, like drawing with ink and stuff. That was mostly like tattoo like style. I like doing like a bright, happy, lighter side to all my dark stuff, so it's much more happier than like, because like people are like, oh, you make such really dark stuff, why do you? I'm like, well, I want to make it bright and happy so people are not so scared of it, so they can approach it with much ease as much as they want to. And so they'd be like, oh, this is actually really cool. This is not as scary as I thought it was. I really like the cartoony / tattoo style, so I try to stick with that as much as I can. A lot of it is just from my head or what I'm thinking, and I really like practicing lettering too. Like that's my favorite, like all-time sketching. It helps me for like when I do like my big like canvas pieces. So like I have a little bit of practice, and I'm like, oh, okay, now with the flow, and it's not like every inch, every like square. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know. But now I'm like, it's like an easier flow. Then I do sketching, back to painting, and it's nice, yeah. I started when I was 12, so back in 2012. One of my friends, Peter Jacobson, he was in the program, and that's how I got into it, like one summer, and then I just stick to it till high school when I graduated. It's really cool because like we'd never have this opportunity since Trent Kiocha like took over Jess Hogan's job. So he wanted like all the alumni team basically to like all the people who graduated come up and see like how they got, like after they graduated, how they turned out after those years, and see what they make and what they make now, what is different. It makes me feel more confident to make that kind of big work now, after seeing, oh, that's a much easier process than what I had in my head. And it's nice to, now I can take that into, now when I work by myself or work with a different team in a studio, then I can take all that I've watched and say, oh, do this differently, do that, and do this, and now I can make that through my own work.